General Secretary of the ICFTU.
I don't have to do.
You can skip me.
Brother Asami of Rengo, the Japanese Trade Union Confederation. Hello, friend Ernst Bright, President of the Deutsche Gewerkschaft in Germany. I'm Australia, the African region. Michael Walsh, Financial Director of the CDC. Oscar DeVries Railing of the ICFTU Office Engineer. Rick Jackson, International Director of the Canadian Labour Congress. Friend Luis Anderson of the Inter-American Regional Organization.
Well, thank you very much.
President of the ICFTU, Pipi Narayan.
Hello there.
Malaysia.
Nice to see you.
Brother Juan Del Pino, the President of the CTV of Venezuela.
Well, pleased to see you.
Shirley Clark, President of the Canadian Labour Congress.
Nice to see you.
Angelo Pinari, International Director of the CISL of Italy.
Nice to see you.
Franco Marini, President of CISL.
Nice to see you.
Gopeshwar, President of the IMTUC of India.
Pleased to see you. We should all be seated. Small talk and smile for a few minutes while a couple of ways the press can take our picture.
Next gentleman, George and
Are you familiar with this?
eventually give cataracts.
Sacrilegious.
Please do.
It's like the words of the Last Supper. If you want to get in the picture, get on this side of the
That was only the start of the story.
We will.
Three ways, I think.
Once they get more
Mr. President, did you mean to suggest yesterday that people who oppose your policy in Central America are advocates of surrender?
Yeah, I'm going to take a question here, and I thought everything I said was crystal clear.
What about what Marlon said? He said they're advocates of surrender.
You wouldn't want me to dispute Marlon, would you?
Lights, please. Thank you. No, please. Thank you.
This one's on. Let's find that out. Maybe profanity one day. Well, I'm happy to welcome the members of the International Confederation of Free Trade Unions here to the White House. Lane Kirkland is a good friend, but I haven't had a chance to talk to other free world labor leaders as often as I would have liked. I have a great respect for the Confederation's work. Your support for democratic institutions is invaluable in promoting free labor movements. I believe I'm the only chief of state, certainly of this country, who served as president of a labor union, a free labor union, that is. I was interested to learn that you met with General Secretary Gorbachev. I've spent a little time with him lately. He undoubtedly told you about his perestroika policy and how it might make life better for Soviet workers. And I certainly hope it does, because the hard-working Soviet people deserve many more rewards than they've been granted over the years. You know, perestroika has been going on successfully in this country since 1776. The reason for that success is free people working in a free environment and a free and knowledgeable economy with unlimited opportunities for growth. We're presently in a new phase of the Industrial Revolution, the age of information. It's no coincidence that this burst of innovation originated in free nations where ideas flow freely. Communist systems face a difficult choice. If they permit conditions that liberate information technology, they risk challenges to their power monopoly. Yet if they resist such modernization, they will fall farther and farther behind. Despite the economic turbulence of 1987 and some gloomy predictions, I believe the world economic outlook for 1988 is good. GNP growth for the advanced market economy should average about 2.5%, with 3% growth or higher in Japan. Non-OPEC developing countries should average 3 to 4% growth. The unexpectedly strong U.S. economy in the second half of '87 helps to maintain our outlook at a 2 to 3% gross national product in 1988. And unemployment is now at the lowest level since 1979 and should continue to fall. There are new opportunities between East and West for greater stability and peace, but we must continue to be firm and realistic. Gorbachev wants his country to join the ranks of the advanced industrialized nations, but slogans and administrative reforms have to be accompanied by real political and social reforms as well. It's difficult to see full acceptance of the Soviet Union into the international community of free nations, as long as they represent repression at home and abroad. As Andrei Sakharov maintains, peace, freedom, and international security are irrevocably intertwined. They cannot exist independently of one another. We will not stop urging the Soviets to respect fundamental human rights, those of their own people, or of those peoples whom Soviet troops or their surrogates are oppressing. The Soviets call it new thinking, but whatever it is, they've come around to arms reduction proposals that I made in the first years of our administration. And we're happy about the INF treaty. It's a good treaty, but we view it as a first step. We're looking forward to deep reductions in strategic nuclear forces. And I hope by the time I see Mr. Gorbachev again, that we'll be able to sign an agreement for a 50% reduction in these forces. Deep cuts in strategic nuclear arsenals are now our #1 arms reduction priority. And we're optimistic about progress here, but we aren't going to let deadlines rush us into faulty agreements. And now let me turn to Secretary General Vanderkeven, who I understand has a statement, and I would also then get to a general discussion.
Thank you, Mr. President. On behalf of the ICFTU delegation and the ICFTU executive.
President, may I introduce Mayor Dick Berkley and his wife Sandy Berkley?
Very nice to see you again, Mr. President. We're honored to be here. Sandy.
I think it'll be a very much better picture if you stand between us when we turn around and
How do you handle that all the time?
Well, congratulations.
Well, thank you. It's a real privilege, and particularly this important time when we're honored to be in that position, have a chance to appreciate Wynn's great work and keeping us informed and being a channel of communication.
I can twist his arm here a little bit now and hope that we can have your support for a few things going on up there, like aid to the Contras and the INF treaty ratifications, and getting Mr. Kennedy into the Supreme Court.
Right, those are all three fine, important ones, right? I would like to present to you our national urban investment policy, if I may. That was adopted by the U.S. Conference of Mayors. Wynn is familiar with it.
Thank you very much, yes.
But we wish you the best. We look forward to being at the convention in New Orleans.
I have been there
Mike, I
myself.
thought you might.
Well, the important one was when we got you in. That was in Detroit, and I
Right.
remember that when we were there, and I think we ought to thank you for what you've done for this country, which is fantastic. I mean, people don't remember enough about the inflation and all the high interest. They don't say that enough. They're too busy complaining. They ought to be thanking you.
Well, the strength of the economy has really been extremely important, very important.
I was just looking at some figures over here. Back when it was only 13.6 million new jobs, I think it's about 14 million new jobs now. I listened to some of these Democratic presidential candidates as if all those jobs are out there grubbing in a ditch or something. It is just amazing the level of them and how much it is increased in the top level, the bulk of the jobs, when 90% of them are full-time.
Right.
And then the bulk of them are in $10 an hour and up. Above that figure.
The reduction of inflation, interest rates, and everything else has kept us going for 59 months and keep going further. We're very honored to have a chance to visit. We appreciate it.
Good to see you
Thank you very much.
and to have you where you are.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Nice to see you again. Thank you.
See you. Goodbye.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
President.
Thank you.
Hi, Mr. President. How are you? Bill Horn,
Mr. President.
Secretary Interior.
See you, sir. How do you do?
Good to see you.
This is Tom McMillan with the Fish and Wildlife Foundation.
Yes.
So you at the dinner concern.
That's right. Yes. Why don't you just get together? Yes, good to see you.
See you again this year. Hi, Jim Reagan. Nice to see you, sir. How are you?
See you. Hello there.
I'm Dick Lewis.
Well, see you.
Greece, Mr. President.
File. Hello there.
I'm June Lewis.
Nice to see you.
I'm Lori.
Good to see
My
you.
grandfather is 93, he's on the task force.
Well,
Mr. President, pleased to meet you.
well, nice to see you.
We're going to have everybody come around for a group photo. If we can have half of you on the left side and half on the right side.
Same order we go.
We were here last year, Mr. President.
Yes, I know.
Dick, if you're this side. Bill, you want to?
Well, it's five. Yeah, okay, now we're fine.
If you can turn a little sideways so that.
This is Mr. Reese right there.
Yes. Well, listen, it's just.
He knows you're from Des Moines. He's from Des Moines. In the old days when you were in the broadcasting.
Scooch in. It may feel funny, but it looks better. Thank you.
Well, this is just
One more,
beautiful.
yes, we just want one more. Mr. Reese and the President, Jim.
That'll do.
Thank you.
Well, would this be a time to tell a joke about a fellow in California that took a friend of his, a new friend, to his duck club for hunting? And all of a sudden, and the ducks that were in the blind swimming across, and his friend raised his shotgun, and he said, "You're not going to shoot him while he's swimming." Just no, I'm gonna wait till he stops.
This is one of Mr. Reese's books that he wanted to give you, Mr. President. And, the wildlife art is, you know, it's in every major collection in the United States and the world. And just, as I say, he's just.
I hail from Des Moines, Iowa. I probably know something about that.
Yes.
First time I saw you, I was 16 years old. Walked into the WHO studio, and there was a glass wall along there, and you were sitting down in the newsroom with your feet on the desk with a pipe in your hand. That's the first time I saw that.
was me.
That's the first time I ever met you.
Well, this is just beautiful. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
This print will be marketed in the United States and Canada for wildlife habitat, and he's donated for them. We just most appreciate it.
Oh, I know what it has meant to the whole cause.
Well, it takes everybody's help, and you certainly are doing a great job.
Well, listen, you're really doing one also.
Well, thank you.
Well, and all of you are.
Thank you.
Thanks. Appreciate all that you're doing.
Okay. Can we go on? He's going to France or something. This is
Thanks.
Well, I hope I can too, although they got a lot of out-of-town things scheduled. I hope I won't have a date problem.
Thank you.
All right.